Hey, it's Dr. Joe once more. Shh, shh, shh. I'm here to tell you a secret. You can insert images without having to leave a page in Canvas. It's possible. You've probably done it and didn't even know. But there's something you ought to try. Okay, so let's give it a whirl. So I'm going to go to a page in Canvas that I'm looking at, and I'm actually rewriting my student learning objectives. Sometimes they're written in very legalese, and I need to interpret this for them. And I have a specific issue, or I should say, I have a specific image that fits student learning objective A. And I want to look at that right now. So student learning objective A in this online world history course is right here. Make use of historical method to find, interpret primary, secondary sources, and to compose an argument which uses them as appropriate for support. Now, some students will read this and not really know what historical method is, and I have one specific image in order to do this. So, over here, under something called links, files, and images, well, I don't have the image yet. So I need to grab it from somewhere. So I'm going to go to Files. And here's, usually I put my images in something called Imagery is Everything. And if I click on that, you'll see all these images that I have in here. But I don't want to click on that. And I don't even know why Canvas puts it there. Because what you want to do is just upload a new file. Because when you click on that, you'll notice a little drop down arrow here that's going to say you can put it in Images Everything. But I still got to choose the file. Why they put all this here? So, all right, here we go. Choose file. Boom. Oh. That's not right. Doesn't look like an image at all. In fact, it's the name of an image. You see, the function that you really wanted is right up here, this thing called Embed Image, and I haven't done that yet. So what I really got to do is kind of, sort of back this off here. Sorry. Get to the other side, and I'm going to embed the image. Let's just leave the G hanging there for a second. And that's where you want to go, embed an image. Canvas, your course files. There's my folder called Imagery is Everything. And there's Can You Do This? I've uploaded it several times, but for demonstration it was this one, JPEG. I click on that, and it has this thing called alt text. Alt text means the text as it will appear to a DSPS reader, and it can't read this file extension, so I'm just going to get rid of this and maybe put in the question mark. Can you do this? Will now read when the mouse or whenever the reader hovers over that particular image. These dimensions are in pixels, and just know that this is pretty big. So I really actually want to reduce it around to 420. You can play with the pixel length, but notice that once I tab back over to this right side number will adjust automatically, which is pretty cool. I'm going to click Update, and now the image will show. And it's going to show right next to that G. Now I don't want to get rid of it yet, but if I can click on this, I'm going to center it. Now I can kind of get rid of that G, and then the rest of the B is here. So I'm going to click Save so that you can see what this looks like. Save, 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 save. Got to do this. All right. So make use of historical method to find and interpret primary and secondary sources, compose an argument, blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Are you able to do this? And I might write a few lines to kind of explain what this means. And I actually want to change the size. So here we go. I want to make this bigger, even though it's centered. I want to make it a little bigger, bigger, maybe 600, around about there. All right. And if we click save, all right, so it's much easier to read. Whew. Okay, now I'm going to go back to edit, and I'm going to explain exactly a little bit about this. Okay, so I just typed this, can you do this, which is the name of, can you take multiple forms of information, think about it, love it, and then produce something original. That's what A asks you to do. This is what historical method is about. Boom, that's good. I have Grammarly hooked up to this, so it's going to correct some of my stuff, and then I'm going to hit save. While it's saving, just to let you know, I've had a few technical difficulties here, and hopefully all of them have kind of smoothed themselves out. But what we've essentially done is we've reinterpreted A, make use of historical method. And then down here, I've explained to him with this graphic what historical method is all about. And I think that helps in student learning objectives, but that's not my objective. My objective is to show you how to put in an image without leaving the page. I think I'm done. Dr. Joe, say goodbye, man.